Welcome back to Uprising. I'm Sonali Kohatkar. Net neutrality activists celebrated last week after the Federal Communications Commission voted 3-2 to reclassify the Internet as a telecommunications service under Title II of the Communications Act. The decision came about after millions of Americans filed public comments urging the FCC to protect Internet equality and freedom. And it came after years of relentless struggle, organizing and activism. So it's time to relax and pat ourselves on the back for a job well done in holding our democratic leaders accountable and go on with our lives knowing the Internet has been protected from big business, right? Well, not exactly. My guest, Victor Pickard, says we cannot declare victory and tune out. The battle for Internet freedom has only just begun. Victor Pickard is an assistant professor at the Annenberg School for Communication at the University of Pennsylvania. He's the author of America's Battle for Media Democracy, The Triumph of Corporate Libertarianism, and the Future of Media Reform, for which we had actually had him on our program in January. And welcome back to the show, Victor.
Thanks for having me back on the show, Sonali.
Well, I'll admit I was disappointed when I read your piece that you wrote this week, saying that the battle is not over. Can't we just have one victory and move on to other struggles? Are you saying the decision is not set in stone?
Yes, I'm sorry to be sort of the buzzkill here, but unfortunately, I think we should celebrate briefly for this rare victory in the public interest. But I think in terms of long-term Internet freedom issues, we really can't afford to tune out. We really have to stay focused. Net neutrality is still not a done deal.
So can big companies overturn this decision? I understand that AT&T is already filing or getting ready to file a lawsuit. What about when a future Federal Communications Commission, which is an appointed an appointed agency, can Republicans, if they're in the majority, overturn it, reverse it?
That's right. So you have both more immediate threats, such as this ruling being challenged in courts. AT&T announced publicly, as you noted, even weeks before the final decision came out, that they planned on taking this to court. Also, Congress, just recently, I think it was yesterday, Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn reintroduced some legislation trying to block the FCC from implementing these new rules. So you have these immediate threats, and then, as you noted, for the long term, all it would take is a Republican FCC chair, a majority on the FCC, to overturn this. So I don't think we can assume that we will always have net neutrality protections.